Breast milk provides the perfect balance of nutrients, proteins, fats, and carbohydrates that are tailored to the baby's needs. Breast milk contains antibodies that help protect the baby against infections, diseases, and allergies. Breastfed babies have a lower risk of respiratory infections, ear infections, gastrointestinal infections, and urinary tract infections. Breast milk is easier to digest compared to formula, reducing the chances of constipation and diarrhea. Breastfeeding has been linked to a lower risk of sudden infant death syndrome. Breast milk contains essential fatty acids that support the development of the baby's brain and nervous system. Breastfed babies are less likely to become overweight or obese later in life. Breastfeeding has been associated with a reduced risk of developing allergies and asthma. Studies suggest that breastfeeding may positively impact cognitive abilities and IQ. Breastfeeding has been linked to a decreased risk of certain childhood cancers, such as leukemia and lymphoma. Breastfeeding promotes proper jaw and tooth development. The physical closeness and skin-to-skin contact during breastfeeding promote emotional bonding between mother and baby. Skin-to-skin contact and breastfeeding help regulate the baby's body temperature. Breastfed babies have a lower risk of developing chronic conditions like type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease later in life. Breast milk contains beneficial bacteria that support the baby's gut microbiome, promoting a healthy digestive system. Breastfeeding has been associated with a lower risk of childhood obesity and overweight. Breast milk composition changes to meet the baby's nutritional needs as they grow. Breastfeeding, especially exclusive breastfeeding, can help reduce the risk of early childhood dental cavities. Premature babies who receive breast milk have a lower risk of developing NEC, a serious intestinal condition. Breast milk contains nutrients and compounds that support the development and health of the baby's eyes. Breastfed babies tend to have a better immune response to vaccinations. Breastfeeding can provide comfort and pain relief for the baby during medical procedures or times of distress. Breastfeeding has been associated with a lower risk of developing type 1 diabetes. Breast milk helps protect against specific infections, such as respiratory syncytial virus and rotavirus. Breast milk contains hormones that can help regulate the baby's sleep-wake cycles. Breastfeeding stimulates the release of oxytocin, which helps the uterus contract and return to its pre-pregnancy size. Breastfeeding helps the uterus contract, reducing the risk of excessive bleeding after childbirth. Breastfeeding burns extra calories and can help the mother lose pregnancy weight. Long-term breastfeeding has been associated with a reduced risk of developing breast cancer. Breastfeeding has been linked to a decreased risk of ovarian cancer. Breastfeeding can lower the mother's risk of developing type 2 diabetes later in life. Breastfeeding may contribute to better bone density in the mother, reducing the risk of osteoporosis. Exclusive breastfeeding, known as the lactation eliminatory method, can act as a natural form of contraception, for the first 6 months postpartum if certain conditions are met. Breastfeeding releases hormones, such as oxytocin, which promote feelings of relaxation, bonding, and emotional well-being. Breast milk is always available and at the right temperature, eliminating the need for preparation or sterilization. Breastfeeding is generally more cost-effective than formula feeding. Breastfeeding reduces the need for formula production, packaging, and transportation, making it a more environmentally friendly choice. Breastfeeding allows for easy feeding on the go without the need for additional equipment or supplies. Breastfeeding can be an essential cultural and societal practice, fostering connections and support among communities. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,